All right, come on. Get it together. All right, we know. Let's have everybody. Why is it not? It's not showing that. The weirdest picture ever. All right, so yes, this is not a game. I am live. I don't really know where to mute myself. All right, so very, very slowly coming in. All right, yes, I am live. Not a joke. What is going on? I guess first order of business. So just do this. Don't have to worry about anything. Any problems, trouble, don't cause me problems. What is going on, Chris? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? So I'm gonna let you guys kind of filter in. Yes, we are actually live. I just figured why not go ahead and do a live, because I was supposed to do a 10K Q&A about 3,000 subscribers ago. That didn't happen. A lot went down in the world as we know it. So I figured why not just go ahead, do a live for 10K Q&A, and then I'll explain kind of what it's going to lead into as well, of why I think it makes sense for everything. So, hey, Mr. West, let me go ahead and do this now as well. West, thank you, moderator, because there are only two, as you can see, because it's two people that I really trust in here right now. So that's West and Wolf. Don't let me down. Chaotic Kicks, what's going on? I know, live day. Crazy, right? Live day, good internet connection. I see. Yes. The joke, that's funny that you said that. I actually had I had a Zoom call today, or kind of like a WebEx call I had to do with my manager and then another peer of his, and we were just clowning him because his internet connection was so terrible. It was so bad. We just told him, like, can you back out and come back in? Because this is really, really bad. So yeah, I'm bringing you guys good internet connection. I pay for it, so it better be good. Chris Brown, what's up? Matt, Wes, this is great. Yes, Wes, we are live. We are live. Why are you so cool? I have no idea. I have a great friend of mine who thinks I'm really cool, and I'm like, you have no idea I'm not that cool, but Miss 13K live. It says 13. DaVintage. If people don't know, this is Mr. 30K. He just hit 30K, which is absolutely amazing. Very, very proud of you, DaVintage, because I know that grind, sir. You are on it. So thank you. Almost, we're very, very close to 13K. So thank you. I appreciate that. Jonathan, no problem. You're welcome for the ebook. So as people are filing in, yeah, my budgeting ebook, it's available for free. All you have to do is email me. My email is always in the description box of every video, or you can look for my email on Instagram at talks.with.tj. And that's just an easy way for you to get my ebook. Yes, please come in here with some sense. I should have probably read the guidelines to Wolf. So if he fires away at y'all, I really don't know what to do. I'm sorry. He really doesn't care. We got questions. Okay, so this is good. So I'm gonna have to go back up for all the questions. Because yeah, this is supposed to be the 10K Q&A. So I only really had 5 questions, I think, specifically for the 10K Q&A. If you guys remember, I posted it on my, what did I post it on? This is my Jordan 3, like the Jordan 3 UNC video, I think. And I didn't get a lot, so we're going to answer those short questions. And then if you guys have other questions, we will most certainly get to those. But to just answer Storm B28, do you watch Insecure? I don't. I don't. So I'm very terrible. I can have shows I love, and if it's like me working or me doing content, I don't just dive into videos or movies or TV shows like I should. I need to though. Trust me. I absolutely need to. Matt, I appreciate that. I don't think I'm the best, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, as the vintage said, you can smash the like button. I try not to badger you guys about the like button, but I do appreciate it when you guys hit that like button. It definitely helps out all creators, no matter what. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Rosso, he said, "What are you going for this summer?" I'm gonna hold on to that. You got lots of questions. Don't come in here be in trouble. Don't come in here be in trouble. All right, 6 minutes. So we'll give people another 4 minutes to kind of trickle in here, maybe. And then when I've been up at 6 and 6:10 or at 6:10, we can dive right into the Q&A questions. We can stay up here for an hour and a half. I guess that's just really up to you guys. Wes, I don't think I'm the best, but your little baby shoes are chilling over there. They're chilling over there for sure. Let me see. Did I pick up any more 13s? I can answer that question. I have not. I have a few in my cart though. I do have a few. Who knew that I would like 13s or 5s that way now? So I do, just to answer this question, I have the Squadron Blue 13s, I think, in my cart. I really, really want Cherry 13s now. I have the Poison 5s in my cart. I have a lot of shoes in my cart. They're all on eBay. I have problems. I have 6s. I have Sport Blue 6s, but I have Sport Blue 6s because I want Word Custom to do a custom for me. All right, so I know people are going to definitely have questions about the. All right, we might as well get started a little bit earlier. Right? We got 27 in here, so I might as well just start answering the question. All right, so let's just go through the Q&A questions, and then what I'm going to do is circle back and answer you guys' questions. So again, I didn't have a lot, but I had 5, so we're going to answer the 5 questions. I literally had to make sure I wrote them down just because I'm getting old at 30. I can't remember everything. So the first question was, do you watch a full-size run? I don't. I see clips and bits of it when it comes across, but I don't just watch. Like, I don't set out to watch full-size run. I know it's a favorite show of a lot of different people, so if you're ever curious about like sneaker podcast I watch, I do watch the Monday Midsole, Off the Cut, absolutely. I watch that. I talk to James every single day, Maddie every now and then. Of course, when they do like, shopping with Joe LaPuma, then I'll watch that. But no, full size run is not something that I just regularly watch, just to let you guys know. The second question was top 5 Jordans of all time. This is difficult. This was much more difficult than I thought it would be, because then you have to think like, okay, are we thinking like somewhat OG Jordans, or are we thinking all the different collaborations of Jordans? Because even though I don't own it, it's one of my girls, but even though I don't have the Union one, I absolutely want it. I think it's an amazing Jordan. I think it's one of the best collaborations of all time, but I didn't add that on the list. So number 1, Jordan 1 Bread. Number 2, Jordan 11 Concord. Number 3, Jordan 4 Black Cement. Number 4, Jordan 3 White Cement, aka free throw line, really. And then I'm actually going to say number 5 for me is the Jordan 6 Carmine. So that would be my top 5. I get it. They're all pretty much Brett colorways. Not a whole lot I can do about that. But I do have some honorable mentions, and I know Wolf will like this. So first honorable mention is the Fire Red 5, because I'm a sucker for it now. Second honorable mention is the Black Cement 3, and then the Bread 11. I know for some of you, that's a grail. I'm sorry, the Concord 11 still comes first for me, above the Bread 11. I love it. It's awesome. But the Concord 11 still comes ahead of that for me, so just so you guys know. Third question, and this is from Kicks for Fresh. I don't know if she's in here or not, but she is another content creator here. So guys, make sure that you definitely want to support the women. We appreciate it. So her question, when did you start learning to budget, and do you have a favorite method of saving? So for me, I learned money management early on. My very first actual job, I was a referee for the basketball league, the township league that I played in. I think I played from like age 8 up until I really got to like middle school, like high school. Then I was done. But I would referee, and so I would stay there from 8 in the morning till 5 o'clock at night when games were going on. And I'm running games all the time, joking around, helping. I would help coach from time to time. It just really depended on if it was one of my former coaches. I would help out their kids. And that was when I learned kind of like, you can't spend all your money, or if you do, there's absolutely nothing left. That's on you. That's how my mom would treat me. If your needs are met and you're making money, why do I need to continue to, provide you money to go to the movies, go with your friends out to a fair or whatever? So I had to learn how to budget. No matter what, I always had to donate, give tithes in church. That was not optional in my household. And, when I got to college, I would come home every summer. I would work. So I actually was a salesperson at Sears. So can you imagine me selling appliances? But that's what I did. So I'd come home and work there, and I had to manage that money, because that money had to be set aside for school too, right? Buying my own laptop and my books and things like that. That wasn't on her to do. She was already paying for school, as it was. So I learned money management early on. My favorite way to save, I just add it as a line item. Like truly, it's like a line item that is like a bill. Now, once I'm completely debt-free outside of my car, so once the student loans are paid off, I might just automate that, because automation becomes easy for saving. So that's how I save right now. I still just transfer the money over from my checking to my savings. As Kevin Hart would say, I got a checking and savings set up. I just transfer it over for right now. I probably will go to automation though soon. Fourth question, what Jordan shoe got your attention to start collecting? What did you rock prior to Jordan? This question was from Demon Child, and the name is hilarious. But the Jordan 11 Concord, I think I've told this story before. Crystal Young, who I looked up to very, very much growing up, she had every retro, all the retros you could think of. And I remember I would go hang out with her at her grandma's house, and they would all be lined up, and all the retros would be lined up in front of the dresser, and I saw the Concords, and my eyes just like lit up, and I had to have them. And she was so awesome. She would let me wear her retros, like no joke, because we were the same size, or I think she was a little bit slightly bigger than my foot, but she would let me wear them, and that was it. That was murder she wrote at that point. But I rocked everything. Nike, Iversons, I had the Reebok Classics, I had K-Swiss, I had Pumas. I had tons of shoes. So I've always worn Nike and Jordan, but I had tons of other brands that were mixed in there too. And then the last question was, how many pairs of shoes do you have? So I'm trying to get rid of 2. I'm actually selling the Michigan Dunk I have, because it's honestly too small for me. It looks brand new. So I'm selling that. I'm selling another pair. I think I have like 107 if I don't count my workout shoes. I think I have like 107 pairs. So yeah, I'm going to need to... Well, I always said I only wanted 100, but I think that's a lie now. So I'm going to have to figure out what is going on. What I'm going to do. I have no idea. I'm definitely going to have to figure out the shoe thing. Do I stop at just 100? With that number, is it even realistic anymore? I don't know, but let me go back. All right. So he said, okay, what are you going for this summer? So summer for me, it tends to just be a little lackluster. Now I'm a fan of the Nike Be True line. Every year it comes out, but when I look at this year's releases, all of the previous years just look better to me. So I'm not going after anything for this year for Be True line, but absolutely support that line, what they do every year. The Space Hippie, I don't know if you guys have seen that, right? The Space Hippie collection is coming out. It's coming out July 3rd. So you have the 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I feel like they only plan to do 3, and the 4th one just kind of popped up as a last minute thing. So I do plan to go after number 1. I even went so far as to place a preemptive bid for retail on StockX just in case I don't hit on July 3rd. But if I get that in, I will for sure do a full video on that. If you want to see an early video, Jock Slade already has his video up and out. And then I also want the women's Off-White Jordan 4, not only because it's actually a women's 4, but it looks absolutely amazing. And to get Off-White for retail is awesome too. So it's definitely what I want. If I'm going to get it this summer, I don't know, because once I move into August, There's nothing in August that I want, guys. There's like nothing in August that I want, and I'm trying to live life and go travel. So I don't know that I'll be picking up tons of shoes. Definitely tons of clothes. I have packages. You can't see. There are packages sitting over there that I need to take care of. Question: what's your favorite Jordan 5 of all time? I would definitely say, now that I have it in hand, the Fire Red 5. But after that, even though it's still a predominantly white base one, I still say Poison after that. Let me see. Let me scroll down. I already answered that one. I did not pick up any more 13s, not yet. But I do plan to pick up, I don't know if you guys saw the previous holiday video I did. I plan to go after the Game Royal and the black 13s that are gonna come out end of this year, December. So I definitely want that. Does the Kobe hoodie run true to size? I want to grab one. I think it does. So I ordered a medium because I know it's an adult hoodie. So ordering a small, it just fits right. But if you do, I wanted a little bit of room, so I just went with the medium. So to me, it runs true to size. So just get whatever your normal size would be. It's not it's not like streetwear where it's always boxier and oversized. So you don't have to worry about that. DJ Bluetooth, Johnny Cage, what's going on? What it do? What do you think about people who charge overpriced for pre-orders? I mean, there's a reason, right? You're essentially still paying for their time because they have to go and actually secure the shoe, pick the shoe up, ship the shoe out, right? Like, no matter what, the way you have to look at things in life, what is this costing me in terms of my time? Right? Like, if you have a job, okay? So whether you work a regular hourly pay or you have a salary job, it kind of comes down to what is an hour of my life, what is it kind of worth? So if you choose to go do X, Y, or Z, is it adding up to that hour of time that you would be paid or that you're worth on the open market? That's kind of how you have to look at it. At least that's one way I look at it. But I don't have an issue with it. If you're trying to get something ahead of market release, you're going to have to pay. That's just what it is. You're going to have to pay. I also subscribe to the very, very basic black and white understanding. Don't like a price, don't pay it. We all have these choices as consumers. We have these choices. If you don't like something, don't subscribe to it, don't pay it. Choose another option. So I don't have an issue if people pay, if they charge overpriced. Like, why would they charge you just retail? That's the thing. They're not just going to charge you retail. That becomes like disadvantageous for them to do that. Wes, you're welcome. Wes, you were definitely my first. You and Wolf were definitely the first ones that I would want to provide interest to. Iron Mike, D-Boy TV, $4.99. Thank you for the donation. This is his first live stream that I've really done. I got a donation. I'm appreciative of that. TJ, where'd you get the Kobe hoodie that you posted on IG? That was fire. So it is from SBD Borders. I've tagged them and everything. So just look on whatever the picture is. Just click on it and tag it. You can even check my stories. I've linked it to. So just click on that. If you go back to the video as well here on YouTube, you can see, I put the link in there, but you can most certainly go ahead and find them there. But listen, you guys see the Lakers one, the Jordan one is back there. They have a Lower Merion hoodie for Kobe's high school that I really like. They have the UNC to Chicago. They have a lot of options. I've even seen them do a Dallas Cowboys one before too. Did you get the metallic 5s yet? I haven't bought any other 5s, so no, I have not. I got the metallic 5s yet. I don't have any other. Yes, fact. eBay has all the gems. I don't know how many times I've told people, they're like, "Oh, so you shop on eBay a lot?" And if I had to think about it, like my hat, the shirt, pants I was wearing, shoes, everything came from eBay. Yes, Kobe hoodie is amazing. I underestimated how fire it would be, and I'm glad I didn't sleep on getting that. What's my age? I'm 30. My birthday is November 21st. I'm right on the cusp of being a Scorpio. So I am 30 years old, which some people seem to think I'm like a real life Benjamin Button because I don't look like I'm 30. I do get cards. I do have people ask all the time, what is it? Oh, student discount. I'm like, I don't have a student ID anymore. But if you just want to give me a discount, I appreciate it. I really do. Let's see. No love for the 12. It's not that I don't have love for the 12s. I have the French blue 12s in there. But if we're talking like top 5 of all time, for one, the Jordan 1 is my favorite silhouette. So the bread one is certainly going to be number 1. I have more 1s and 4s than I do, well, 1s, 4s, and 11s than I do anything else. So not that I don't love the 12s, because there are 12s I want to go back for. Unfortunately, The Last Dance aired, and now everyone and their mom wants the flu game, aka the food poisoning game 12, and my price shot up. So I'm just kind of chilling right now. I will go back. Christina read your ebook. I appreciate it. She was having more with money, man, than she could ever believe. Thank you. So this is the way. There's a give and take with him and I. I help him save, and he very negatively helps me spend all the time. But that's all right. That's all right. There's balance right there. There's balance right there. I am still in a ref uniform. Yeah, okay. Because we all know, like, when you're really young, you want to work for Foot Locker, right? And then you realize what working in retail is about, and you're like, ooh, why did I want to do that? Kicks for Fresh, what is up? So, guys, she had one of the questions about, when did I learn to manage or budget money and saving. So, did answer that, but you guys can definitely go ahead and subscribe to her because she's here on YouTube. Do you have the Aqua 8s? I do not. The 8s that I have, one is just really, really beat up, but I do have the black ones and of the playoff 8s. What else do I have? No, not the playoff 8. Chrome 8s. Here's the funny part. I've gotten rid of shoes. I look back and I had like low 6s and things. I got rid of them. I literally bought them, realized I didn't wear them, and I got rid of them. But I have the Bugs Bunny 8s, and I do have the DB 8s. They just don't get worn a lot, especially in the summer, but I need to work on that. She could have me furnish a house. Don't mind me. It's just lots of inside jokes. Don't mind me at all. It's hanging with D-Way. For real, listen, when that would be me, right? Depending on those friends you have, you're hanging out with D-Way. That's different level money. That's D-Wade money, and that's Gabrielle Union money. That's different level money right there. Dance a lot of shoes. So let me tell you about the friends I have, okay? So you think that's a lot of shoes. One of my closest friends is AJ, aka Ty87 Kicks, and that dude has storage rooms, I think, of shoes. He's got like 600. I have at least 5 or 6 pairs I wear to the gym, to be quite honest with you. She going to Disney World. Still have not been. Top 5 shoes that you have. Oh, wow. Top 5 that I have. Or top 10? Goodness gracious. Top 10 that I have. Of my whole collection, out of 100, I got to pick top 10 that I have. Okay. One for sure, for sentimental reasons, is the Air Max 270 React. The brand new one that came out as part of Air Max Day, because I was a part of Nike's campaign for Air Max Day. So just for the fact that that's near and dear now to my heart, cross that off the bucket list to have worked with Nike. That one, my white cement 3, certainly, because it was a grail. My Concord 11, because it's a grail. My DB8, because of the story behind it, is absolutely amazing. I'm trying to think of all of my shoes that I have in my collection right now. I'm sorry, I gotta be hype. I gotta be a hype beast. The UNC off-white ones, because I actually hit on the shock drop for those. Definitely a top in my collection. Top. I'm trying to go through, because my shoes are technically, they're in my walk-in closet over there. I have some here right now. I've gotten 5 down. I'm trying to think of everything else in my collection, because everything I love that I would call a top 5 isn't considered hype. I think I would. This is hard. This is not fun. I don't like this question. I'm really trying to go through and think of everything in my closet. So this is the problem. Damn, I'm tempted to just take you guys into my closet with me. Because I don't want to say like all retros, but a lot of them are retros that are still in my top 5. All right, cool gray 11s. That's an easy one. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put the Carmine 6s in there. I'm gonna have a lot of Jordans in my top 10. I'm not gonna throw some things in there just for sentimental value because I just don't think that's fair since we're talking top 10 in my collection. I don't know if I like having to think this hard. I'm trying to think of all the shoes in my closet right now. Because I'm trying to picture. I have some that are still in boxes, very much so. I don't have everything on shelves or in containers. I'm gonna have to come back. I got through 7, and I feel like that's really good. I got through 7. Most comfortable shoes you own. Ooh, most comfortable shoes I own. I think actually the React Presto. The React Presto it's the shoe that I wear on a consistent basis whenever I'm at work or I have to work longer. I should say long hours at Kids Foot Locker and have to be on my feet that long. The React Presto, certainly. Appreciate it. Yeah. Bless the parents for the jeans. Truly. Do you like the Jordan 5 grapes? I don't have a problem with them. They're just not something that I need to rush out to get. So I don't have a problem with them. They're just not something I would rush out to get. Fluff Fire 5s. I've never heard of a shoe with fluff in it, so no. You got a Kobe Corona mask. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm not messing with you. What is the hoodie made of? It's just it's a lighter weight cotton hoodie. I don't think it's considered like French terry on the inside. So I think just a cotton hoodie. What Jordans are for 2021 have your interest? Well, I know for a fact, we should know this, Valentine's Day. I don't need a Valentine. I am my own Valentine because I will buy 2 pairs of Carmines. I don't care, come hell or high water. I will have 2 pairs of Carmines. So for sure those, the military blue 4s, must have. I don't know that that's one I would double up on, even though all my sports teams are blue. But for sure those, I'm trying to think of, honestly, the product lines that usually come out that I don't account for. So if the Beetroo line can be a little bit better, okay, that'd be awesome. But at least the Carmine, the military 4. I didn't look. Let me see. We're just gonna do a quick. What else is coming out? Because I have not. Look, I know everybody did their video already, and I think I watched Bullet RC's video for what was coming out in 2021. But I end up seeing so much. So I know a lot of people are interested in the OG University Blue, the highs, the Jordan 1 University Blue. I don't know that I need that, especially because I have the off-white. So for sure the Carmine 6s. I don't know what's happening with this Fresh Mint Jordan 1, nor do I want that University Golden Vault. Y'all can keep that. Starfish 13. This looks like a shattered backboard. A 13 had a baby. The Midnight Navy 3s, if they come in, even if they don't come in grade school, I can wear a men's 7, I found out, in 3. So I would be open to that. A Jordan 11 low, I don't want. Y'all can keep that Fire Red 3 with that translucent tab. That is not my vibe. The women's 1 Arctic Punch. I already have the Crimson Tint one, but I'd be open to it. No, actually, take that back. Take that Arctic Punch back because I think I would want the women's metallic silver instead. I don't do lows. 11 lows and my feet don't go well, so scrap the Legend Blue. I don't need an electric green 6. As you can see, I don't have to go after everything. Yeah, so that gives you somewhat of an idea of kind of what I'm interested in. What are your thoughts on resellers with bots in the sneaker community? So this is how I operate, unfortunately. Gravity is gravity and I can't control it. So they have them, right? They found a way to finesse the system. Does it suck for the average person who wants to buy a shoe? Absolutely. Is there anything we can do about it? Us as individuals, no. So what it would take, I think, for bots to really be done away with, unless the retailers themselves take a really hard look at their system, we would have to totally just cease buying and then not go to those reselling for them to understand continuing to buy doesn't do anything for you if nobody's buying, right? I think that's what would have to happen. Will that happen? Absolutely not. Nobody's just going to stop buying. So it's a terrible reality that a lot of us deal with. I'll say that. It's a terrible reality a lot of us deal with. That's not what I meant to do. Let me go back. Goodness gracious, this thing moved. Okay, so one of the homies from school, you guys have no idea, but this man had the most style out of everyone on campus. He said, "Hey, Tasha," that's my actual name. If some of you don't know, there you go. How you know he's a real one and knows me from day one. Hey, Tasha, just showing love to the channel and the algorithms. Thank you. Keep killing it. Thank you so much. So it's funny because a while back, him and I would chat all the time, especially when I was at work, first starting out on YouTube, and he would have this vision of the places that I could go and the things I could do. And I thought he was crazy then, but he's really not that crazy because a lot of it came true. So thank you again so much. You know, I definitely appreciate you. Thanks for coming by as well and saying hey when you were in town. Appreciate it. Always, always. Did you get the Jordan 6 hair? I did not whatsoever. I did a post on Instagram today. And I'm like, I know a release came out, but I passed. I had a few pairs. So no, it definitely wasn't a must-have for me. Here's the problem for the 6s. I had like the DMP 6. It ended up being a not must-have for me because it took so long to come out for one. But I still need to wear the 6s that I have. So Nathaniel Hall, what's up? I'm a 15-year-old sneakerhead. Hey, Nathaniel, what is going on? It starts young and it never stops. So trust me, before you know it, you will be 30, still doing the exact same thing, going after shoes. Trust me. You will definitely be doing the same thing. Considering it's only a mid, what's your opinion on the Jordan 1 Chicago Black Toe? I don't have an issue with the shoe being a mid. I've never understood that. Like I have an infatuation with lows now. They're just so hard to get, even to my size in a 6.5. But I think they look really clean. Like when I'm working, like last Saturday, I think I sold at least 3 pairs. So it's still a very hot shoe that people want. The issue that happens with the mids, right? Even if it's a fire colorway, the quality isn't there. And I know we harp on quality for Jordan 1s as if it matches up to other brands sometimes. Like a New Balance can have far better quality than what a regular Jordan 1 has. But the mids just don't seem to have the best quality, and I think that hurts them. Because when you're a woman and like, okay, just truth be told, the mid and a high isn't that much difference for us. I'm just being real. I think it's a good looking shoe. The kids are loving it. They're coming in buying their school shoes early, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a good looking shoe. Jordan 1s are the favorite, absolutely. Just popping through. Robert Clark, what's going on? First body of the day. I don't even know who y'all firing at, but I just trust you. We cool. Hector, what is going on? Where do you get your own stage from? Wes, was this meant for me? Was this meant for me, Wes? I have no idea. What were sneakers like when you were my age? So I grew up in that time where I had the friends that would leave school. They would cut class. Like the whole stepped on my J's. No, that's a real thing. They would cut class or ask you to cover for them they'd leave, hop in the car. We weren't terribly far from the mall, from Fairlane Mall. So they would leave, go to the mall. They just seriously would go get their shoes and come back. And just be stunting in the middle of school. And I'm like, I value life. I don't want my mom coming at me reckless over me cutting class for some retro. So to me, it wasn't about the hype. It wasn't about the hype, but it wasn't overly saturated like it is right now. So for the people whose parents had money, oh, you knew they had money. I'll never forget Dwayne. I'm gonna feel bad. Why do I not know Dwayne's last name? Okay, we'll just keep it Dwayne. Dwayne, hands down, in my middle school through high school, was the most fly kid ever. Jabot was really big back then, so you would rock the oversized Jabot pants and the whole set. So it would be like a Jabot jean set or a kind of khaki set, and he'd have the t-shirts that matched, that coordinated. He'd have the shoes, and it would just be that Jordan, right? The Jordans didn't have all these nicknames. It was just that Jordan. This Jordan 1, that Jordan 4, because it was only one that would release that month or even once every few months. And yeah, it wasn't about the hype. It was just about if you had the money, you would get it. But we would rock the classics, right? The ones that people think you're like kind of cool because you're being a contrarian, wearing like, Vans or Converses or Air Force Ones. Like, no, that's what you rocked. And you were okay with your parents just buying you a different pair of Air Force Ones every single year. So what you see now, the craze over the Yeezys and Jordans and things like that, it wasn't like that because everybody didn't have access. We didn't all have the internet like that. You had to go stand in line for shoes, which if you were like me and you were a young female, that wasn't happening. Your parent wasn't allowing that. But it was a totally different climate. It was a very different climate, Nathaniel. I'll say that. Totally different climate. I only got the Chrome 8s. I'm gonna show you my 8s. I mean, since you brought, let me see. And I can only show you these because they're kept by the door, but I actually would play outdoor ball in these when I had easy access to a court. I would just play in these. So yeah, just 8s. I mean, they're not even terribly beat up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You can definitely tell that I was playing in them though, because there is creasing right here. But yeah, those happen to be, outside of those retros behind me, happen to be the only ones that are really there. Answered that already, but no, I did not buy the Hair 6s. Matter of fact, we got shipment in yesterday, so who knows if we got them in store. I know regular Foot Locker had them in store. Underneath them Flint size 10. I would check IG to see if people have them. I mean, you could even check Best Laces out. You can check them out. They might have your size, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, let them know. Best Laces out probably can go ahead and hook you up. You don't have an IG, Wes. So I'm glad I didn't try to message that person on Instagram. I was seriously, so Wes, when everything went down, I just need you to know this, okay? I was about to put it on APB for you, and I was very, very close to just messaging some random person that was Wes Collins and be like, hey, are you Wes that's in my chat all the time? But I'm really glad I didn't do that because that would have been absolutely terrible. Take us to the showroom. That's literally like through the room and through the closet. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Vanessa Simmons, thank you, or Vanessa Simmons, thank you. Almost at 13. I haven't checked. I don't know. Let me see. What am I at right now? As we're live streaming, 12,909 right now, as we stand. So everybody asked this question. So let me break it down of why I haven't done this yet. So a lot of times, a collection video, even if edited, is like 30 minutes, okay? So I'm not sure of what you think I have on my channel. Everything I do is filmed on my phone. Yes, that's Michael. Everything I do is filmed on my phone. So I would have to dump everything off my phone to be able to pretty much save that video. Even edit it, and that's just not something I want to do. So if I do a collection video, understand this, it would have to be done live like this. Otherwise, I just don't think it's happening. But I'll think about it because everybody asks all the time. I'll be honest with you. Another reason I'm not so pressed to do it, I don't even go and watch people's full collection videos. I don't. Because if I'm watching what you're buying on a consistent basis, then I kind of have an idea of what's in your collection. Or I'll go back to older videos and just see what they picked up. So. Well, she's saying that because the stream says 10K Q&A, even though I'm hella late. I might have to update the name for sure. I might have to update the name. Love from Jersey. TJ, much respect. Keep doing your thing. The Jordan 1s rule overall. Thank you, True Love and myself. The Jordan 1s do rule. Absolutely. I think I have, well, I sold 2, but I still think I have like 10 pairs of 1s. Prestos are amazing. I had a lot of Prestos growing up. I had a lot of Prestos because you could beat them up, and mom didn't care so much about. Do I own any Yeezys? Ha! Chat, 2 Swoosh Crew. Do we want to help? Do we want to help them out? Do I own any? I don't own a single thing that is Adidas, and that's not a bad thing right now. I don't own a single thing that's Adidas at all. Would you do vids at sneaker cons? Yeah, I'd probably end up getting a different gimbal, one that allowed me to stand it up if I needed to at some point. But yeah, I would do vids. I would do vids at sneaker cons, sneaker freaks, sneaker games. There's a few different conventions that you can go to for sure. But I would do vids at them. Cedric Farr, next pickup. I'm hoping the Space Hippie 01. It looks very, if you haven't checked it out, it looks very much so like the Epic React Flyknit, which is why I want it, because I have 2 pairs of those. If you could collaborate on what shoe, what would it be? It'd be, well, so the Jordan 1 is what I would want to do a retro collaboration for. And then the Air Max 1 is what I would want to do a collaboration for. Trying to see. Don't start trouble. Don't start trouble. Don't start trouble. Are you gonna cop the Jordan 4 Fire Red November 27th? No, I will not. I won't. Watch somebody try to make me have them in my collection because they're gonna try to get it for my birthday, since my birthday is the week before. But I don't plan on going after the Fire Reds. No, I don't. The Jordan 1 Dark Mocha. I think it's a good looking shoe. I hate that people call it the poor man's Travis Scott. Like, why does everything have to be a poor man? Like, we don't want millionaires just walking around calling us poor people. So I don't get why it's called the poor man Travis Scott. I bet you people change their tune though when they see the quality of it. Because I mean, if the quality is there, if it's a nice looking shoe, well put together, well constructed, I think it looks good. Now I don't plan on going after it. It doesn't move me that way. But I still think it's a good looking shoe. Same thing with the whole the Mocha 3. So the Jordan 1 Japans, those look amazing. When I talk about the traps that Jordan sets, I'm gonna leave this one as this one gets a pass. This one gets a pass. If it traps you, it gets a pass because it's a really, really good looking shoe. Like, how many silver base Jordans do we have? And just the way it looks, I love the tongue and everything on the on that. So that Japan 1 looks really good. Looks really, really good. The Midnight Navy ones, I don't know. I would hold off on getting those because what I really want is the Flyknit Jeter 1. I can't really get any other Jeter Jordans because they don't really make them in my size. Like, I'm that perfect in between 6.5 and a 7. It really just depends on the fit of the shoe. So the 7 Flyknit I can get away with wearing, and it's not too big on my feet. So I'm gonna pass for right now. At least I'll say that, because I had a Midnight College Navy Jordan 1. I think I ended up selling it. This is how laser orange is only women's. You're not going to be the only one. Let me tell you the worst thing when you work at a sneaker store and there is a shoe that's exclusive, and then that person still comes in and they're like, "Oh, you got so and so," and you're like, and then they get it, but sometimes they still get mad and just go off. I understand. That's how it was with the UNC 3s. The fact that I had to sit there and continue to explain to people that that was not a grade school shoe. That was a men's only shoe. People weren't happy about it. But yeah, that's a women's only. So I don't even think it's extended, to be honest with you. I need that hoodie with the Jordan collection. Yeah, he's got a couple. He's got a couple of Jordan options. It's more. Yeah, he's got a couple of Jordan options. So I mean, let me see. Yeah, let's see if I'm gonna just pull up the website if I can type. And this way we can kind of see what they have. All right, let me see. All right, so here we go. So this is the website, right? So here you go. You see it? Now, honestly, give me 10 for 10% off. That's what I used because I only ordered this Kobe one, but he was gracious enough to throw in that red one. So if you guys are curious, he does have a Martin one that has Cole, Roscoe, Otis, all that on there. He's got a Dallas Mavericks one for Dirk, which who doesn't love Dirk? Here's the Last Dance one. So I have the red one that's back there. So you just select the options that you want for sizing and then what color you want. That black one is super nice too. I don't really know if I would want white because I just feel like it would just get dirty. Nipsey, there's a Dodgers one. That's a clean. If you were a big Nipsey fan, that's clean, especially with LA Dodgers hat. If you guys have the Richie Lee collection, his hat that has the inverted LA, I think that's nice. Crenshaw. This is what I was talking about, the UNC to Chicago hoodie. So this is what it looks like. So we got the blue and the red on there. Not bad, not bad. This is the one I want too. This one right here, that little Mary, you see, state champs, 1996. Goodness, aged myself. I was 6 years old. And then here's the Laker collection right here. So I mean that you guys got an idea of what those look like. Sizing, go true to size. It's super soft. Super soft on the inside. It is exactly how women feel. Yeah, Wes, you're probably not going to get a lot of love. It's exactly how women feel. It's exactly how women feel. If I get 12s, would I buy a high top pair? I mean, I have a regular high top pair. I don't think I mind 12 lows. It just depends on the color. Would you try to buy? I don't know that I'm going to pay for that. Like, I certainly am not investing in a bot, if that's what you're asking. No, I'm not going to invest the money in the bot. That a lot of times makes sense if you are going after like high price shoes to sell them and then make that money back of what you had to invest into the bot. But nah, I'm not going to bot for shoes. He said that includes you ghost watcher. Listen, I'm pretty sure some people would call me a ghost watcher at times, but I'm usually busy. Like, this is the longest period I've sat down to do just one thing, and I don't know how long. It really is. I'm always busy. I'm moving. I'm doing something. When do we get the Act Your Age merch? So all I'm gonna say is this. Just be patient and stay tuned. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Just be patient and stay tuned. What's up? What's up? How we doing? All right. Thank you, StreamYard, for just bumping me all the way up. What is going on? DJ23 like Mike. Always showing support. I left the shoe game, but it called me back. Did it? It was like MJ. I actually do have that sweatshirt that says I'm back. I just I still haven't worn it, and it's all what? Stephen Marty, what's going on? Man, listen. So people think I have a country accent. So I have never, ever, ever in my life lived in the South. I've only ever lived in either Michigan or right now in Indiana. I don't know where the accent comes from. I just don't. I just don't. What keeps you from reviewing Yeezys? Not mad at the content and all, just curious. Because I typically I review what I actually buy, and I don't buy Yeezys for myself to wear. That's not to say in the future I wouldn't maybe get shoes to be able to just show you guys or let you know what I think about them. But, and I know I have to get out of this mentality, but there are so many other channels that do provide certain content that I know you guys want. I support you going to support those channels, right? Like Jumperman Chris is truly and genuinely into Yeezys like that. I'm not. So I don't usually spend the time trying to go after a shoe I know that I don't want. Now, if it happens to be a shoe where a friend wants the shoe and I can get it for them and they don't mind me doing a video on it first before I have to ship it out to them, then yeah, fine. But as of right now, I just don't review them because I never buy them for myself. There's when Yeezy was with Nike, absolutely, I would want all of those, the Yeezy 2s. The Wave Runner to me is still the best one that he's done outside of the Zebra 350 V2, the Beluga 350. He's got the somewhat navy pair that's coming out. I think that looks good. I'm just not buying it. Just not buying it. What's up? Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. How old am I? I'm 30. I'm not sure what people think I am in terms of age, but I'm 30. Jabot jeans. Yeah, let's talk about Jabot jeans, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's your favorite brand other than Jordan, Nike, and New Balance? Are we talking like shoes? What would be my favorite brand outside of those three? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess three because Jordan brand is kind of separate from Nike. Honestly, Vans. They offer tons of options, and for the value that you get for them, you can beat the hell out of them. What do you think how the sneaker community has become now compared to 5 years ago? Where do we start? So I don't think it's all bad, but we can make some improvements. I think even I think from where we were 5 years ago. So if we have to jump back 5 years, we're in like 2015. So I think we're still in the Yeezy craze where they weren't that easy to get. And people complained then that they couldn't get their hands on them. And now that they have them, right, they're unhappy because how dare somebody else have access to something that I wanted? And it's like, is there no pleasing you people? So that's something that's a little annoying to me, right? Then simply now because there's more access, people have an issue with it. It really is just a buy to flex thing now. It's a buy to throw it on the gram, not a buy to wear. For some people, they buy it, and I mean, this is the age-old question still. If you didn't have Instagram, or if you weren't on YouTube, would you still do the same things you do now? Would you still buy at the rate you do? Would you still buy everything that you buy or you go after? Or is it just that psychological high to say that I got them? I think that's part of it. It's more so just I want to fit in now. I want to do the got-ems and everything. And we see the stars wear certain things, right? Like we pay more attention to tunnel walks than we do what's even being worn on the court on their feet, because sometimes those are players exclusives and you're not getting them. And I sometimes just want to go back to where people got a shoe because they cared about it, not because it's going to attract anyone, especially for the fact grown men buy shoes to attract other grown men. Women truly don't care about shoes. They don't. But in terms of now, also, I mean, the good parts, I think smaller voices are getting, are kind of being amplified, right? You have a lot of women designers, whether it's Melody, whether it's Aleli May, whether it's, why am I drawing a blank? I feel really bad. Why am I drawing a blank on her name? I'm gonna be real embarrassed. I drew a blank on her name, but Sheila, my bad. So you have a lot of female designers that are now getting the chance to be at the table to lead the charge in terms of design, and what they put out is absolutely amazing, to the point men want it, women want it. I think that's great. You have, now this is the problem. Having those designers or those people design stuff, like they're already in it, so I think they get it. They're more in tune. Here's my problem with some of the others. Just because somebody is big in a certain area, like in music, don't just slap their name on something and with a sneaker and think that it'll do well, because that's not always the case. So I think more voices are being heard in terms of kicks, but I think they just got to be a little more intentional sometimes with the collaborations they do. I'm all for more Ben and Jerry collections though. SB, can we get more? Because no joke, true story. So I order my groceries always through Walmart grocery pickup app. Like before the pandemic even happened, I didn't go in a store. Okay, I literally just, I don't know how y'all don't use Walmart pickup. Oh, they literally just sent me. Okay, no, that's something else. But yeah, I went on Walmart grocery pickup, and the first thing I put in my cart were 4 quarts of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. So I'm supporting them. I'm supporting them during this time. Don't you forget about that. I remember Jabot jeans. We wore them until our high school uniforms. You could get away with it though, because they did have like the khaki black, actual khaki brown, and then navy blue. You could somewhat get away with it. True. You could somewhat get away with it. All right, so let me scroll down. I'm being slow because I'm trying to literally go and answer all of y'all's questions. Yes, 8-9 jeans definitely give Jabot vibes. The first time I saw them, I actually thought they were Jabot jeans. The first time I saw them, Jumpman Bostic had them on, and I was like, "Damn, when did Jabot make a resurgence?" But then I realized it was 8-9, and if you guys are shopping for 8-9, I've shown their clothes on here a few times. There's a in the description box of all my videos. There's a code, Talks with TJ. You can use it. We'll save you money. Shameless plug. What's up, TJ? I love you, or I love and watch all your vids. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Demon Chow. I appreciate it. Sorry, I disappeared. Whoa. Let's roll that on back, Wes. Throw that on back. You got Mexican food? You're not sharing? I feel attacked. You're gonna make me go get some food. I'm at that point where I really just need to say, TJ, you have food at home, but I don't want to cook. Only Adidas I own are Kobe retros. That's respected. That is very much so respected. That's respected. Did I get the Air Max 1 Royal yet? No, I didn't. So I don't know if I should. I don't have it yet. It's in my cart on eBay for, I think listed price is $225, which that's a steal if you look at StockX for what I would have to pay for it. So it's just sitting in my cart right now. I haven't paid for it yet. I wonder if I should tell them myself. I have another Air Max grill that I bought. Let's just put it that way. I have another one. I want to Dunk Low collab myself. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we need. I got the Space It before. Not a fan, to be honest. Also not my size. You're not a fan of it? So to me, if we're looking at, let me see. I know Sneaker Bar Detroit has to have it, but maybe I'm just gonna search the name. We'll just see whatever happens to pop up. I know High Snob, yeah, High Snob Pride. They already got blah blah blah. Sneaker Bar Detroit. All right, let's pull it up to show you. Yeah, exactly. Well, food. He's got food, and he's not letting us in. All right, so the Space Hippie collection pushed back. The whole world is pushed back at this point. So you have the one. Was it the? I think that's supposed to be the 2, the 3, and then the 4. I don't know why the 4 is like all the way over by the 1. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they didn't plan for. I don't think they planned for 4. I'm just gonna be real with you. So here's the one. This is the one I want. This one right here. This is the one I want. So the one looks just like a Nike trainer. Number 2, it gives me the I don't want Balenciaga vibes. It's just this one I'm more okay with. But pay attention. The price goes up as we go through these styles. All right, so we're at 180. It was at 150. Whatever. All right, so yeah, those are coming out. So I still like them for sure. I still like them. Yeah, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan. I want the number 1. Well, that's the thing about it, I don't have food. Yeah, this irks my nerve too. I don't get it. Like, why does it need to be called the poor man's? I don't get that part, but nah, whatever. Whatever. I would just come to school. All right, so let me scroll a little bit down. So I just come to school. I just didn't want them problems. I just didn't. Right? There are some things that are just not worth the problems. I'm hurt by. It depends on what it is. For some stuff, possibly. Top sneaker apps. Here's the thing, right? Full disclosure. So whenever you see the how to cop videos, I will direct you guys there. Why? Because most times I am not using apps to go get shoes. What I mean by that is I can't sit here and reserve shoes on Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champ. As an employee, I can't do that. So have I hit on Finish Line before? I have. The beauty of the Finish Line app, they at least let you know early on you took that reservation L. They're courteous of your time. I know a lot of people rave about Hibbits. Listen, they canceled my Fire at 5, so I got beef with them. We all know the problems we have with sneakers app. Even when I'm forever trying to even just pull the shoe up for it to say not sold out, they don't respect me. They don't show no respect to me at all. So Finish Line still works well. You can certainly use the Foot Locker apps. The time that I've had people, when they reserved it, it's been easy if they've done that for me. So thoughts on the supposed women's 11s. So do we know what's happening? Do we think the black clear is the women's 11, kind of like that disco ball 11 that came out? Is that what we're assuming? The black clear is the women's 11, and we're thinking we're going to get a different 11? Because if we're just talking about the black clear, I don't need it. And I do find it funny though that people will buy the Iverson. They'll buy the Reebok, so they'll buy the Question that clearly has Reebok going down the eyelets, and they have zero problem with that. But they don't like Jordan going down the eyelets of the 11. I just find that funny. So I don't plan on getting it though. I plan on getting ones, Air Max 90 infrareds, and Jordan 13s. Jacob Miller from the UK. We have crossed over the water. What is going on? I absolutely love it. Hey, what is going on? She said, I do not. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. What the? This is AJ calling me, by the way. Do you know I'm live right now?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you want to just say hi?
Oh, hey, everybody. My bad. I actually needed help. I actually needed help picking something out for the show, so I will join your live in a little bit, and I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
All right, later.
Bye. That's really how my life goes at any point in time. I'm probably talking to AJ. So there you guys go. Since I know some people wonder how genuine is that connection people have of knowing people online. I don't belong in just... So you think I belong in the South. Other people are trying to get me to go to Chicago. He said I watched the whole video. Again, this is the only time all week I've sat down outside of working from home and done like just one thing. So me sitting down just to watch a collection video, I don't even do it. What can you say about the material of the hoodies? Are they embroidered? No, they're not. I'm just gonna grab it and maybe you guys can see. All right. So here's the hoodie. Okay. Okay. So if you see like the felt right there, and then you see how that's raised up. So it's not just a regular screen print, like something super thin just pressed on. Like there's a little raised edge right there. And I would say, I mean, very much so like you need a lint roller for the bread fours. Have a lint roller for this too. If you have like, I have a dog, she's in the room, but because stuff could get on it, but no. So it's not just like the regular screen print. So it's a little bit thicker than that. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So hopefully that helps, but just a saw. So on the inside, there's nothing else, right? It's just that. Let me see if there's a tag on the, I don't think there is though. No, so just this on the inside, and then whatever size you order, that's what they send you. So hopefully that helps. Wes, I don't be long. Wes, you're just trying to get me down there now because you're down there. That's why. Is there a convention coming to your city? I doubt it. There's nothing that comes to the city. I have a buddy that puts on a sneaker show outside the box. He puts on a sneaker show. I could just never go to it because I was always working at the store because he would always do it on a Sunday. So if that were to ever happen again, then I would try to go. I'd try to go. Top 5 Jordan silhouettes. 1, 4, 11, 3, and 6. In that collaboration, what colors would you pick? Oh. What colors would I pick? I know people would think the cliche it's gonna be like a sports team that I love. Even though everything in my apartment is bread because it's all Jordan. What colors would I pick? I'd probably do something that was I don't know, like I'm really drawn. I want a custom Jordan 1 that has like a deep olive green, like a burnt orange, and what would be considered sail, and then what's the other color? What's the other name of the color I'm thinking of? It's not linen, but it's something kind of like a light sand. So green or dark, like olive green. This would be a very fall focus shoe, but like olive green, like burnt orange, and then probably be kind of the colors. Yeah, I don't really call people frauds like that, but I mean, I'm just saying, some people are suspect. Would you do a class as shoe surgeon if it didn't cost so much? To learn how to do all of the things that he does. Possibly. I don't know if customizing an actual shoe would be the route that I would go. Like I love the creativity of stuff, but for me, it's like the creativity of putting together fits and taking pictures of that, not necessarily designing, creating the shoe like he does. I haven't looked at what the cost of his classes are, but I mean, because he is shoe surgeon, I get it. That man's valuable. That man is very, very valuable. If you saw the what did he do? That Jordan 1, that's the best damn looking Jordan 1 I think I've seen in a minute. Darren Smith said he did a class and it was awesome. I believe it. That man's skill knows no bounds. Did you ever cop the 2 for 89 sales back in the day? Yes, I did. the $8.99 or sometimes the what was it, the 2 for $50 or something like that. Yes, yeah. So there was a Mr. Allen's actually as you were hopping on the highway or off the highway to go past my high school. So yeah, I'm old enough to know about Mr. Allen's for sure. I don't even see people wearing the shoes once they release. Kids wear their shoes when they're released. Adults really. And so it could be one of two things, right? It could be the person got the shoe, they flexed and they just kept it moving. Or for me, I'll get the shoe immediately, go through the content that's necessary for it, and then I have a backlog of shoes I have still yet to get to. And I won't lie, the fact that I work from home now means it's even more difficult for me to end up wearing them, because it's like I'm chilling at home. But I did, like, if I have to run out somewhere, I'm trying to force myself to make sure I rock more of my shoes. But yeah, a lot of people don't even wear them anymore. Women do not care. Thanks, TJ, because men be out here throwing fashion shows for other men. Not only are they throwing fashion shows for other men, it's as if their fashion designer for that show was blind and she just threw any and everything on him. That's what it feels like sometimes, for real, for real. Sorry for the easy comment. I forgot. No, you're good. I'll admit when some of them look good. People will buy 10 pairs of sneakers to resell it back for 3 times the price. Looks like, come on, some people want sneakers to wear. Some people do, and that's the thing. You either sometimes have to just make peace with that, work to secure a connection where you can just get hold of a shoe. I know some people do like cook groups and different things like that. You guys can let me know too in the chat. Is that something you would be interested in? And maybe learning about one, having an experience with one. Just let me know in the chat. I'm curious to know for my own research purposes. I'm curious to know, but it becomes difficult. Now, here's the thing of why I certainly can't knock reselling. It's a legal hustle, and I'm all for somebody legally making a way for themselves. I love it when you see young kids that find a way to legally make money and flip money, right? Because mom and dad may only provide them $100 here and there, and they have to figure out how to turn that into more. And the fact that they can do that, I think is awesome. So, but it can have its downsides. I'm not denying that at all. It can have its downsides. What was the first sneaker you remember you had to have or that made you fall in love with kicks? That made me fall in love was the Concord 11. Yeah, I was hanging out with the person I looked up to a lot. She had amazing style. She was very tomboyish like me. Amazing style. And she had, I remember, I will never forget this. So there was a Jordan 11 that came out. I don't remember which one it was. It might have sadly been the Concord. Her mom, her grandma, and her uncle all bought it for her. None of them communicated that they were buying the shoe, so she had 3 pairs. You know, she was balling like that. People be sleeping on Walmart and be having that heat with the clothes. I've seen the videos where it's either like Richie Lee and Tang, and I don't really want to call him Big Boy Johnny anymore because he's lost a lot of weight during lockdown, but he's eating a lot healthier, so I'm really happy for him. He looks amazing to me. Yeah, they've done the videos though where they go to like Target, Walmart, and other places to get outfits. I mean, you can't. Here's the thing about it: a classic fit is a classic fit, right? So classic black denim or black pants, a white shirt, a buffalo plaid button-down shirt, and some shoes. That's just a classic fit. You know what ends up changing? The way that it hangs off your body, maybe the quality of the materials and things like that. But a lot of times a basic fit is just a basic fit. What's the hoodie website? SBDBORTTERS. It's tagged all over my Instagram, truly. It's tagged all over my Instagram. Really, Wes? Really? So, Wes, I got shrimp. I have all the things for tacos. I just don't want to make it. How do I feel about the Kamikaze 2 releasing next week? To be honest with you, I haven't taken a deep dive into it. Ooh, let me not. I was just in my eBay cart. So the thing I fear the most, I'm not going to lie, is if one day I'm not paying attention and I hit cash out on my eBay cart, and I am in for a rude awakening because there's a lot in my eBay cart that I'm not prepared to pay for right now. Do I remember seeing that shoe? Absolutely. Am I buying that kamikaze? Absolutely not. No. If I play, first off, has the technology been updated? I guess that's my question. Is it going to be a more comfortable Reebok option? Scrimp tacos. That is exactly how you have to say it, Wes. You already know. Scrimp tacos. Are you buying the biohacks? No, I don't have plans to. I've seen it. I mean, it looks okay, but I don't have plans to. Do you have a moment when you fall in love with sneakers? Mine was in 4th grade. Mine was much younger than that, so I think I was 5 or 6. I was 5 or 6, and my mom put me in dress shoes for my party, and I cried for like a third of my party until she let me change into sneakers, and that was the moment we knew I was about that life. What retro Jordans do you wish Jordan Brand should bring back? What should they bring back? A lot of us have just, I think we've cried long enough for the Cherry 12s. We've cried for the playoffs. So for people that think I don't like 12s, I do. Just the ones that we want, just don't. Just Jordan Brand doesn't seem to care. I actually want to support Blue 6 to come back out, but that's just for selfish reasons. I wonder if they would release the Tokyo. Maybe. People would actually probably start beating each other over heads with that. But yeah, I think bring back more of the 12s. And I just say that because the 12 is a comfortable shoe. And for the ones that I want, again, I look on StockX, I'm just like, I pray that maybe they come back with just those pairs out for retail. I'm trying to think of other ones that are just must have, like that I don't have, or maybe that I want that they should come back out with. But for me, it really is the 12s. Like I have a lot of 12s on my StockX list. I haven't done a thing with them. Because the price keeps going up thanks to The Last Dance. So I'm always hungry. I also get busy and forget to eat, which I did up until 30 minutes before this live. I looked up and I was like, bro, I've not eaten. What do you think about the reverse grapes? Truthfully, I'd probably be more inclined to grab those than I would the actual just regular grape 5. I'm just gonna be real with you. You don't have a tapeworm, right, Wes? You're just a guy, and guys eat all the time. The poor man's moniker doesn't make sense. It's not that you can't afford the shoe at retail. You just don't want to pay ridiculous resale prices. That there is it. So something doesn't need to be poor because you've drawn that line, because you've set a boundary of what you won't pay. It doesn't have to be poor man's anything. Like it doesn't. So I ignore it when people say the poor man's whatever. Is there a shoe you missed on or need to come back in rotation? I have shoes I passed on that I want to kick myself for. One of them being the turbo green one. I will never forget. She's shoe_game on Instagram. She's like, are you going for it? I'm like, nah, I'm fine. Do you know how hurt I am now? Let me look at these prices. I don't even want to do it to myself. I don't even want to do it to myself. Turbo green. Expensive should just pop up. Expensive should pop up. $474 is my size. Rude is what this is. But yeah, the turbo green one. I'm mad the Hyper Crimson wasn't. Why was that not an option? Can we talk about that? Why was that not an option for grade school? I think that was straight crap that it wasn't. And I'm about tempted to just buy a 7 and double insole it if I can one day down the line. I don't want to pay the price right now. One day down the line and do that. So mainly that one. I was able to pick up a grill. I just haven't showed you guys yet. I do want the Columbia 4s because it's such a clean 4 to rock with anything that's Yankees inspired. I have the 7210s. They need to be replaced. They look like trash. Trying to think. I have a very long list. I tried to hit. Wolf can tell you. I had him on duty to try to hit for the Sakai waffle. Did it happen? Nope. So I'm debating the black one is not insanely priced for my size. It's like $248. That's not that. Look at me. That's not that bad. But I might go back for the Sakai. Sakai to me, the double everything, hence 2 swoosh. I really like. So we'll see. Another pair will be releasing for men. Listen, I'll believe it when I see it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think we're getting the cool gray 11s maybe next year. So I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. You're late. Listen, we've been here for a minute. You all right. You all right. You fine. AJ, yeah, so people, AJ, because he'll literally call pick up whenever. He said, welcome to the club, bro. Yeah, definitely Michigan. It's not, listen, I'm not going to say that I'm a sports fan of all Michigan teams. I don't think anybody needs to be a sports fan of just wherever they happen to be born. But yes, U of M all day. And I'm trying to set up life where I can actually watch real sports because I couldn't do that all of this year. I was the most sad football fan. Not because my team was trash, because it was. Not because Michigan let me down in every way, shape, and form, but I couldn't even watch. So this is my perfect Saturday. Perfect Saturday. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go work out. I have to walk my dog. Come back. Provided I don't want to have to be the one cooking breakfast, but I just don't. So, but have a nice, good breakfast, and then I want wings, I want fries, possibly beer. And when kickoff happens at 12, all I want to do is consume football all the way until the last West Coast game comes on, which is like 8:30 my time. No, it's like 11:30 my time. They kick off whenever like the Pac-12 decides to play. But that's my perfect Saturday. So now I'll actually be able to hopefully watch football, on Saturdays. I didn't get that, and I was a mad person. That's all I'm going to say. Is Yankee pinstripe a color? Not officially, but it is in my heart. I mean, it is for me. I have Yankees stuff all up in my room. I have Derek Jeter's rookie card. Talking about the Mr. Allens on Telegraph. Yes, I am. So you know exactly what I'm talking about because there's the Mr. Allens, like White Castle's like right by that too. Yeah. You finally got to rock your Sean Witherspoons. Don't talk to me. I'm pretty sure he is making those A6. I know some people are up in the air about Sean right now just because certain things surfaced. You have to take everything, however you filter it. Should I trade in my Fear of God OG1s black for Union 1 black toes? But of course I had to add, but you think it's worth it? 1000%. Yeah. I do, and I say it is just because I'm a big fan of Fear God and Jerry Lorenzo. Those are two amazing shoes to me that are actually comparable in value. I just simply know everyday wear I would rock that Union 1. I'd rock the Union 1 a lot more than the Fear of God 1. The Fear of God 1 is going to be like, are we going out? Are we stepping out? Okay, just. You want a subtle flex on everybody. So yeah, it's for sure. Get your Union 1s. Get your Union 1s all the way. What's up, TJ? You capped 6 hair? Certainly did not. Nope. Did not. I hold some kicks for certain reasons, especially depending on the season they drop. Some kicks are for winter and whatnot, in my opinion. Yeah, there are just some I don't see me wearing. So like when I got the women's Black Reptile 12s, I got them during employee appreciation, I think. Yeah, I think maybe, or just on discount. And it was in the middle of summer. You know how hot it is to wear all leather shoe in summer when the interior, the lining is leather. That was not a smart choice. I thought I was cute though, but I put them shoes on. It was so hot that day. It was so hot. TJ's lives is real life. It is real life. I know, shocker. So you guys saw, or if you were here, AJ ended up calling me because we got to do some styling things, but we're probably gonna go live next week because usually every single month we go live on Instagram for what we call like Goat Talk. So he and I will go live on here next week too. I'm not sure what day. I'm trying to look at my calendar. Maybe Tuesday. I'm not 100% positive. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe. I just got the Travis joggers. They're fire. I got the 270s too now. They'll look good together. I didn't even deep dive into his clothes because I knew I didn't want the shoes, but listen, I like the color scheme that he does. Hey girl, hey, tell my baby Junie I said hi because she's the cutest baby ever. Why are you trying to stop trying to take everybody's Fear Got ones? Hey baby Junie, yes, the cutest little viewer. He watches all my videos. I just need y'all to know that. Am I rocking with those Gym Rat 14s? I don't own any 14s. I know that's weird for some people, but they look vibrant. I'm just passing. They look vibrant though. I only wear foams in the winter. Is that because that's your go-to winter shoe? Is that why you only wear foams in the winter? Is your go-to winter shoe? I mean, I have actual winter boots. My 7210s have become my go-tos in the winter. That's probably why they look so bad. That is probably why they look so bad. I have the Travis Scott 6s, need them all. So in my hand, I've had the Travis Scott 4s, the blue ones. And I've had the Travis Scott 1 lows. Neither pair of mine. If the original 270 was supposed to look like a React with the inverted swoosh and then black or white, kind of like a white and then a cream, orange and green, then I would have been all for it. But they did this whole 270 NRG. No, thank you. How comfortable are foams and how do they run? To me, from everything I hear with kids, go up half a size so your big toe isn't curving. Go up half a size. I'm just gonna let you know that. Yeah, go up a size and a half won't hurt you. It'll probably help you. You don't want those things squishing your big toe. They don't have any give in them. It's a solid material. You have every Travis Scott Jordan West. People are gonna like you less and less in this chat. Am I gonna cop the Retro 5 top 3? Not for me. Not for me. But I am trying to help out a family member get a pair. So if I can secure her pair, let me know if you guys would want to see that. I mean, if I can secure her pair, then I'll show you guys what it looks like because it won't be my size, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. The 6s look hard. So here was my issue with the 6s because I tried for the grade school 6s. It wasn't even the same color green. It was like they turned the saturation down. It looked a little ashy, like you could use some lotion. I don't know. I was just kind of let down by it after I saw people get them in hand. So I was sad at first, and then I got over it real quick. Best investment, Fear of Got ones, triple black. They'll be $800 a year. Yeah, they will. If you can get Fear of God shoes, especially the ones, and sit on them, you're golden. I know his son, he did a video on Instagram where I think maybe his oldest son was playing around with designing one. I don't know if he was doing it on 2K or what, but I guarantee you they're probably going to release that shoe. I look like bacon, cinnamon butter from a bagel shop. I think a tan is what I need. My pool should open up soon. I'm just going to go lay out and lay out and get some sun. Bread ones should come out every year. I'm not opposed to that as long as they're going to be like the 2016 bread ones. Then absolutely. I looked up when I got the 2013 bread ones. I looked up on eBay, and they were the most uncomfortable things ever. So 2013 was a trash year for grade school. Jordan 1 breads. I'm trying to see what the price is on my size now for 2016. Let's see. Probably too high. 400. It's just too expensive. I'm a hype beast. I admit it. That's okay, Wes. First off, thank you. We all got a little hype beast in us. My hype beast is showing in the clothing. So not even like with the shoes. My hype beast is showing in clothes because I have a direct connection now. And it's entrapment. But I'm going to show you guys some more Supreme on here. Maybe some antisocial social club. I mean, it's not that I'm antisocial. I literally just live a very very distant life, detached life from a lot of other people. So I kind of want the ones now too. We need cool gray. I don't think that we're getting cool gray 11s. I just don't. Like, I don't want to get hopes up and then we're all just sitting here sad and depressed. But I don't think we're getting them, at least not this year, maybe next year. But I do want them. I have a pair. But because it's the only pair I have, I don't wear them a whole lot because I don't even. Yeah, the live stream is still. It's 74 people in here. I just feel rude. Like, yeah, let's just cut this off. People got questions. Hey, let's just have people ask the questions. This is a lot easier than me, having to address random questions. I've thought about just doing the whole, hey, ask me questions on Instagram, but this is just a hell of a lot easier. Okay, Gary V's doing the video. Awesome. Look. You're a sucker for Dior, Wes. I don't have money to just drop $2,000 on a shoe. Are you going for the Dior one then, Wes? Let us know. Why does everybody like Supreme so much? So I can't speak for everybody else. So the first time I ever got Supreme was that shirt back there. That was the first time I've ever had Supreme. For a lot of people, I mean, if you were just into skating, then it makes sense why you like it. For me, a lot of the designs are just simplistic. Kind of what I like about it, right? I like Fear of God Essentials, and it's simplistic as hell. It doesn't even have all the design that a Supreme shirt does. I like some of their collaborations are good. Some of their collaborations, they're just lazy as hell. Like flat out. The Air Force One they did was lazy. So for me, I mean, I know some people, they like Supreme because of the exclusivity, right? If you are lucky to cop, you feel pretty special. For me, I'm going after stuff just as it kind of comes into a consignment shop and it's in my size and I like it. It's not everything, right? Like, believe it or not, there's not everything that comes out that's Nike that I like, even in clothes. So for me, it's here and there what I like about Supreme. I spent some time, I think I fell asleep on StockX last night, which is not a good thing to say. But I spent time looking up like some of their jackets because they do have some decent jackets. Again, nothing that's over the top crazy. It's just subtle, but it's like the track jacket that has the S on the side. I'm a fan of that, so I might go after that. That's more reasonably priced than some sneakers. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not big on designer brands. Yeah, I have friends that are, but that fits their whole vibe. It really does fit their whole vibe. The Air Jordan 1 satin snake copper drop, Abel, drop. And this is the problem. You saw like one thing that looked really good and one thing that looks trash, and we're not sure which one it's going to be. It's not. I know it comes out like August 15th, but we know that could be pushed back. I know it's supposed to come out August 15th. No. It's a no for me. It's a no. It's a no. I'm just personally not for it. Jordan Brand should bring the white Grape 5s the right way. Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel. That's exactly how a lot of people feel. Yeah, they squashed the cool gray hype train earlier. Yeah. I don't think it's happening. Like, it's funny because when I saw all the pictures going around, I was like, oh, okay. And then Unbreakable was like, just watch the video. And I was like, I'm not jumping out of any windows. I'm just gonna wait and see his video. And he kind of pointed out all the different reasons of why we're probably not getting it. So, did I miss it? I'm gonna have to scroll back up. So it literally will just bounce around. Just showing some love. Use it towards your eBay cart. Thank you. The eBay cart is insane. It stays that way. I always say, like, I should clear this out, and that doesn't happen. Do you know why? Because I have tons of stuff in here from Joe's outlet now, from the New Balance outlet. I even have a few New Balance kicks in here, some leather jackets I want, even though it's the dead of summer. Don't ask me why I have other jackets in here. I do have that Pro Stars 5, aka the Poison 5. In my cart, I have some Fear of God sweatpants. Not like I don't already own them, but just for extra measure. I still got KD 10s from when you play with Golden State. I just didn't buy them yet. Just didn't buy them yet. But yeah, there are definitely it's a lot in my cart. Let me just put it that way. It's a lot in my cart. Should have called The Last Dance The Last Chance. That was your last chance to get some kicks for a decent price. That's the most honest comment, truly. It's the most honest comment. Sold my Turbo 1s and my PC4s a month before to get a better size. You ain't getting them back. Not at a decent price, you're not down. I'm sorry. The white Sakai is much better than the black on the suede. It turned to green color still. What? Does it really? That's not what I need to hear. So pretty much what you're saying is I need to just dish out the money to get the white one. Is that what you're saying? I need to just dish out the money. Mackenzie Payne, don't get kicked out of my chat. If I see OH, I'm telling somebody to boot you. Where's the dog? She's in there sleeping, living her best life. Living her best life, sleeping. What kind of beer are we talking? I'm not a craft beer person. I don't live very far from a pretty cool place that has a lot of different craft beers on draft, but I'm not. So truth be told, I'm still the tried and true American Bud Light person. I just always have been. Are you in a cook group? I'm discussing some things. I'm not currently in one, but I'm discussing some things. Pretty much exploring different avenues. And I'm saying that because everything in which we know has kind of changed, right? Whether it be with the pandemic or whatever. The way sneakers are releasing is a little bit different, right? It used to be you pick up your pair by 3 p.m. or it was first come, first serve. And now they're allowing people to pick up their shoe for like 48 hours. Then it gets sent back sometimes to the warehouse to be shipped out for orders. So that's different. Things are changing. And with that being the case, I don't know if it'll be easy to get shoes, right? So you guys may want different options. I mean, everybody is not going to work at a sneaker store, have access to a store that way. Everybody is not going to have that connect or that plug. Let's just be honest. That's an exception. That's not the rule. If you got a plug, you're connected with a boutique or a brand, or like myself, or I do still work at a store. That's not the norm, right? So it can be difficult to get shoes. So I do think that it's advantageous just to explore, what are the options. I think it's advantageous. So that's kind of what we're going to look at. I do like Corona as well. So I'm not opposed to that. I like Corona as well. I don't drink. I'll just watch over y'all and record. See, it's the last part that's why you can't be invited. It's the last part. I remember one day somebody was like, hey, you should live stream you watching a Michigan football game. I was like, no, we shouldn't. There are words that will be said I don't really want the little kids hearing. I go off on coaches. I go off on players. Not like some of the terrible fans do, but just the terrible mistakes we make. Just the terrible mistakes we make. Sports all day. That's it, to the point where I've even looked at guys I've been with in the past. And I'm just like, is it necessary you ask me this question? Is it necessary you focus on whatever you're trying to focus on right now? It is not related to the game. I don't give a shit right now. That's just being real. Which rookie or which Jeter rookie is it the upper deck? If so, can I have? I'm not giving you my Jeter card. I'll show you. Well, I'll get. I'm giving you my card. The heck? Boy, stop. I'm not giving you my card, but all right. This is the most random show and tell right here ever. Most random show and tell. All right, so I don't even know. Oh, okay. Whoa, it's got bright. All right. It's the only one in this whole pack, which I have this whole thing, right? Complete set, 1993. So here we go. Get that camera. All right, there we go. So it is. What is this? The scorecard, draft pick, first round. Know it. He was so skinny. Do we see him? Look at that. Look at it. Well, you can really see his face, how skinny he was. But yep. Derek Jeter picked number 6, and he was 6'3". He was a little skinny thing back then, 170 pounds or something. But I have that one. Gary Sheffield, Ken Griffey Jr. What was this? Frank Thomas. I had another very notable one in here. I don't know where it's at. Oh, there we go. Cal Ripken Jr., looking just like his daddy, as we would all say. This terrible team, but I have his card, Roger Clemens. But yeah, so I have Jeter's card. It just kind of sits there. I don't do anything with it, of course. So yeah, I got his cards. You are still trying to get them Fear God ones. Goodness, dude. Am I rocking those Gym Red 14? No. Thank you. You love the Kobe hoodie. Thank you. It is awesome. It is awesome. All right, let me, because I know I ended up missing some. Yeah, the most comfortable ones are the React Prestos, hands down, most comfortable. Do you have female sneakerhead buddies? Are we talking real life or are we talking like online? Online, yes, 100%. We message each other all the time, every day. Show each other fits, flat leg grids, all that. Real life, one of my good friends, she'll just always ask me, what shoes do you think I should get? Or just, I know what colorway she really likes. I know the color she likes. So she'll just ask me to be on the lookout for her, but hey. Not a ton in real life. I'm usually the person known as the sneaker girl. I'm usually the person known as a sneaker girl. Tell me, dude, if you just listen to him, he'll have you paying a lot of money. I really appreciate you though. But if you just listen to him, he'll have you paying a lot of money. I just want you to know that. I don't know if listening to Wolf is the best thing for you to do. I'm just gonna be real with you. Dan Pratt, what is going on? Hey. He's so pissed about my fire thighs. Yeah, the pushbacks are crazy. I think it's changing a lot of things. The Animal Instinct 3s. I'm going to be real with you. I think the same thing is going to happen that happened with those other 3s last year. People paid that high price and then they returned them. That price is just so high. People got it in hand and they were like, nah. Do you like Yeezys? Not really. So for me, and I've said this before, so with 350 V2s, it is equivalent to the Jordan 1. They just pump out a lot. But they, like, the saturation goes down on theirs, and at least the color blocking can be different for a Jordan 1. But if it's a wave runner, yes, I really like it. If it's a wave runner, I really like it. If it's not, it's just, yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. Boss Kick 6 is always in the building. Cool Gray 11s, Cherry 13s, please. Yes, but can you move the Cherry 13s to next year too? Can we put it in the same year? Because I want those. Can we put them in the same year? Same year. What made you move to Indiana? I've been here since I was in undergrad. So I went to school here. I went to college in Indiana. And I just stayed here. Pushbacks are crazy. I remember thinking I'd never get my flinch. Yeah. Or the fact that May just became the most expensive month, like ever. Next pickup, I'm hoping the Space Hippie 01, and then I'm hoping the Off-White 4s, and if that doesn't happen, I have other furniture I gotta buy. Other stuff I got to buy. Any other things you like to collect besides shoes and clothes? At the moment, no. I like things to be very for practical use. So I look around my so you guys see the very everything is still organized in the rest of my apartment, but it's realizing, do I need it? So I really want just the simple, clean, minimalistic look for everything. I just gotta work on it. But I don't collect anything else. Not really, no. Just shoes. And I didn't think I collected clothes, but if you guys saw all the drawers filled and all my closets, a lot of clothes for just one little person. First off, it's not an actual Coke, it's a Coke Zero, and I actually drink all of my cans. Thank you very much. T-Satch, what is going on? Your dog's my spirit animal. All she does is sleep, and I'm just dead serious. Now, she's also older. She's 8, right? So we go on our walks, usually in the morning before it gets really hot. And then in the afternoon, that's it. So maybe my dog wants to say hi. I don't know. Listen, I try to keep it. You know how you guys, when you have if you've ever been on a Zoom call for work, there's a lot of noise that goes on in the background and stuff like that. So my dog can be quiet, no joke, up until the point I need to do something or hop on a phone call. And that's when she wants to shake, roll around on the ground, make noise, grab a squeaky toy, throw it all around the room. So I just try to keep that background noise to a minimum. What's on feet today? I haven't even left my house. So honestly, I haven't even left my house. So I have on very comfortable donuts and deadlifts slides. I haven't even left my house today. I went to my mailbox. That was about it. My dog is fixed, so that definitely cannot happen. She was fixed when she was a puppy. What's the best way to get a backdoor pair? You better build relationships with people. I still don't know if you're gonna get a backdoor pair that way, right? But build relationships. That's honestly what it's about. Flight Academy did a whole video about that, but yeah, it takes building relationships, man. You learn everything in life it's either a people game or it's a money game. TJ is an angry drinker. No. Most of the time when I'm watching sports, I'm not always drinking, but no, I just become angry when my teams are not performing well. Okay, I become frustrated. Especially when you have players that can do well, or like Michigan would not stick with the actual damn running back that was consistently getting us 5 yards a carry. That's when I become frustrated. TJ, didn't you have a 10 sticker limit this year? So what had happened? All of 2020 is what happened. I had a 12 sneaker limit this year. And yeah, what happened was the world lost its mind, and I've kept myself very sane outside of that part. So yeah, I did. We all had plans for 2020. They didn't go as planned. We all had plans for 2020. Was that my first mistake when I even announced that I had plans of doing that? I don't have a significant other, so my kick game is for my damn self. I don't have any MJ cards. Nuh-uh, not at all. I don't have any MJ cards at all. Do some card trading. Wes, those are the only cards I have. And the one that means the most to me is the Jeter one that you're trying to get from me. So that's a no, Wes. What do I think of the cherry cough dunks? For the concept, bravo. I don't know what it like I thought it was a joke when people said that SB dunks tell the best stories. They were not lying. They were dead serious when they said that. Now you guys know I just really got into dunks a little bit. I had to go the StockX route both times. I don't plug like that. But yeah, I had to do that. So it is what it is. But hey, Dunks tell an amazing story. The costs now, are they pushed back or are they just scrapped? We don't know. I've seen people I don't know. I've seen somebody say are sneaker YouTubers passing a pair around. I don't know if they are, but I've seen them. The detailing is amazing. I think they're cool. Now here's the thing though. I don't smoke whatsoever. So me getting the shoe just wouldn't even make sense, but I think it looks awesome. I'm 5'6". Shut up, Wolf. I'm 5'6". Let's not answer. Let's not listen to him. If I was 6'8", do you think I would be doing this? No, I'd be playing hopefully alongside Tasha Cloud. 7 foot in heels. Don't even wear them. Don't even wear heels. Don't even wear them. Did the gold 12s get pushed back? What hasn't gotten pushed back? I don't even like. I usually check. This is pointless now, I feel like. I usually check Kicks on Fire just to see releases that are coming out. And I really feel like it's pointless now because you look and you know not to trust it for the dates that are coming out. Because I really don't think everything is going to come out when it's supposed to. I still don't know why the Space Hippies got pushed back. So the University Gold 12s, are we still calling the Gary Payton 12s? It says July 18th. I feel like every release day is to be determined. I'm just going to be real with you. What do I think about the Jordan 20 and the 21? They're not my favorites. I am a fan of the 17s and the 18s, though, but not the 20 and 21. But I've owned 17s and 18s. Whoa. What is your favorite Air Max? 90s, 95s, 97s? Ones. Okay. I don't know why my hair just fell in my face. Ones. Vapor Max. 270. 97. 270 React. And then I'll jump to I don't know. The 95 it's never been one I've raved over. It just hasn't. I would probably take a 98 before I take a 95, to just be very honest with you. But the Air Max 1 for all time, if I'm stuck with one shoe and it's not a retro, it's the Air Max 1. What's your type of guy you prefer today? None at this point. I'm good. I can do bad all by myself. None. So the Jordan 11 Cool Grays are confirmed for Christmas. No, we have no idea what's confirmed for Christmas. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Jordan Brand doesn't know. The world doesn't know. COVID doesn't know. I'm just saying. Do you keep the shoe boxes? Yeah, for the most part, most of them. So the way my closet's set up, I have shelves that go like they start here and they go like all around. So a lot of my boxes are stacked up there. The LeBron 17 graffiti. I think it's fire the way they incorporated his old retro kind of in the style of it. The LeBrons that I like though more are his lower profile. So not the 17 is just a little bit high for me. When it comes to a LeBron, I think he did a cool thing with the graffiti. I think that's one of the well executed shoes in terms of the design of it. But I just prefer all of his lows. Well, overdue them shits came out last when I graduated high school. Cop the Soul from his backpack and duffel. Saw yours, had to get it, got it in blue. Thank you, said. I appreciate it. It is absolutely awesome. Continue to do lives. You guys are showing up. You're showing out. So I will definitely do more lives. I didn't know how you guys would feel about it. Me doing the live, right? I know that was a go-to for a lot of people during lockdown, because it's hard when your channel is based solely on shoes to go out and create content that's captivating, that can hold somebody's attention. Thankfully, I do a lot of discussions that don't have anything to do with shoes, and I buy a lot of clothes, unfortunately. So like I just bought something from H&M. It's gonna take a country year for it to get here, but yeah, I just bought something from H&M, so hopefully that does arrive somewhat soon. But yeah, I told you guys at least once a month, AJ and I will hop on here and do a live together. But I will try to do a live like are we just thinking when I have a lot of things to cover, we just need to do a live? Or you just want like a random short live? Like let me know how you guys would like to move forward with the lives. Got the Kobe hoodie on the couch in the background. She's dope as fuck. Yeah, I brought it up here to show people kind of what it looks like, right? So why can I not get this? Okay, so there's the GG patch, right? Okay. And then it's like, it's nothing but accolades all down the sleeve. You can see that. And then on the back, you got 8. So yeah, very, very dope. Very, very dope. It's like 90 degrees here though, so I can't really wear it outside, but 10 pairs per month. I'm not that bad. I feel like I know people that are that bad though. I'm not that bad though. For the backdoor hookup, I would at least offer to buy the person that kicks as well. I mean, listen, I don't backdoor, but there's ways that you can finesse, I'm sure, right? It's a people business, right? Are you taking care of that person? So, being able to get him kicks. Like I think I remember Flight saying that, what did he say? I remember Flight saying, he's like, hey, you just hop by, you happen to be in the mall, you happen to buy something basic, right? It's not even hype, you just buy something basic, and you're like, hey, have you guys eaten lunch yet? I'll go get you lunch, right? Like it's things like that could probably help you out. I'll just be honest. What do you think of the top 5, top 3s, copper drop? You mean the top 3 5s? They're a drop for me, but I might have them in hand. It just depends if I can get them. I have a cousin who wants them, so I'm gonna try to hook her up if I can. Think of the upcoming Jordan 5 alternate grapes. I think they look good. I just have other 5s that I want to go after. Do you cop any bronze? The only LeBrons I have, or no, I take that back. I went back for the John Elliott pink tulip collaboration he did with LeBron. So I have 2 LeBrons. I have that, and they have the Equality 16. Air Max 98s are super nice. I think I'm falling more in love with 97s though. Do you guys see any hard at work? So I work in Kids Foot Locker, so I feel like I'm a little protected because dads don't want to see like creepers with their kids there trying to hit on me. But not. So I think it's the fact that I do work in Kids Foot Locker that's a little bit different. Some try. It's just like I'm not interested. So off the cut, what is up? So what you guys should do is go subscribe to them, for sure, for sure. You should for sure go subscribe to them. One of the best, highly produced sticker podcasts in the game that I watch all the time, and also talk to James all the time. He's amazing, just so you guys know. And Matt. So if you guys ever hear me say, this shit tastes broke, it's because Maddie was eating some off-brand cereal one day on their show. He said this shit tastes broke. And I've never gotten over it. Do you rock with the Nike Adapt Max? I do. First off, it would make me tall. So I rock with it. I think a Sneaker Life already has it in hand. I think he's done a video, so you guys can probably go check his video out. I think it looks cool. Do I want to pay the price for that? No. Like, I don't know why. In my mind, I can rationalize a resale price for something being like $300. I don't know why I have a hard time rationalizing it for retail. I just do. Can we make these lives at least once a month a thing if your time allows? So no matter what, I think we can. I think we can because I'm pretty much slated to do a live no matter what every month with AJ. And if you guys caught some of our live last month that we did, we talked about branding a lot in itself, right? Because we'll both get items from different brands. So we've talked about kind of what it is for the ambassadorships, what it is to be sponsored, the different obligations, things that come with it. So we did that, and we got a lot of good feedback from it. At any point in time, we end up showing shoes because he has tons of shoes. He usually shoots in a room with shoes. So I think no matter what we can do, maybe I'll do this. Maybe we'll do the live with AJ once a month on here. And then maybe you and you know, we can all just do our own separate live. Maybe I'll do that. How do I donate? You should be able to hit the little dollar sign there. That's what you should be able to do. You should be able to hit the dollar sign, and it should let you donate. Need to have our daily dose of pecan. You say pecan, I'm allergic to all types of nuts. I literally break out and everything. So I can have peanut butter, which I know is the weirdest thing. I can have creamy peanut butter because I'm a big fan of Reese's, but yeah, I don't know about the pecan part. There's an article from Jordan Brand saying that there won't be a cool grade. Yeah, I didn't think there would be. Everybody jumped out the window. I don't blame sneaker YouTubers. They got their views off, but I wasn't rushing to do it. It's when you already have videos that are slated and your phone's backed up. I don't know. Why would we show up for a lot? I don't assume anything. People get frustrated when they have these expectations and then the experience doesn't meet the expectation. That's where frustration breeds and lives. I don't really have frustration in life because I don't have a lot of expectations. So I didn't know what to expect from this. I really didn't. Douglas Rivera, I'm 30. I'm not country. Shut up. What do you think about the DMP 6s restocking every 10 hours? Emery, first off, love your name. Listen. People made such a fuss about when they first got pushed back, right? Because they were supposed to come out January, and then they got moved to like late February. Well, no, then they got moved to All-Star Weekend, and then they realized they weren't going to do nothing All-Star Weekend. So then they got moved again. And I didn't trip then. Everybody kept saying, like, you're going to go back for the DMP 6s. We've had those 6s sitting in our store for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I have not cared about them at all. I think it's hilarious that they've restocked every 10 hours. That's really what happened. They restock every 10 hours. Restock the Flints. Give people what they want. More SBs. I know, James. I know. I'm going to get on it. I'm gonna try. I'm going to try for some more SBs. The founder youth in her backyard. No, let me tell you, this is what happens when you work out and you drink your water and you eat your fruit and you mind your business. This is what happens. Associate with very few, very small circles. That's what happens. I'm just gonna let you know that. If you were set to meet MJ and have him autograph one pair of Jordans in your collection, what would it be? I'd probably have him autograph my White Cement 3s. Either my White Cement 3s or if he has like a silver marker, then my dead stock Brett Force. She needs a cowgirl hat. Wes, you don't even have Instagram, but I posted on my story today. I go, proof that people don't know me. It's not a thing for me to listen on rotation all day to Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, or Lee Brice. I like all forms of music. I like country music. That doesn't mean that I'm actually country, though. That doesn't mean that I'm actually country, but let Wolf tell it. I'm super country. Sure, I hear I'm in Cali. Definitely not hoodie. Yeah, it's even in the Midwest. Like we've hit that point where it's hard to breathe sometimes when you go outside. So I'm an indoor person. I'm bougie. I don't like to sweat unless I'm working out. So what is the best Jordan silhouette? Other than the one, like we're just the look of it. That's hard. I mean, I'm torn between the 11 and the 4. That's hard. 11 and the 4 for me. You want the Barney 5? Is that what we're calling them now? Are we calling them the Barney 5s? Yeah, we're gonna work on it. I gotta figure out. Well, I'm getting rid of some dunks, so I need to look like when it comes to SBs. I need to be all in on the pairs. Like I was all in for the Spectrums. The second I saw those, I needed those. So the Spectrums. What was the other pair I got? The infrareds that I wore the other day. I sent a picture to James. I'm like, "Are you proud? What got you into fitness? We see you literally flex on the gram." I do. My flex on the gram is a little bit different than other people's flex. Other people flex on the gram with kicks. I flex on the gram actually flexing. I've always been into fitness because I've always been into sports. So once I retired from ball and quit sophomore year in college, I still needed to fill that time with something, with being active, with pushing myself, and that was just with weights. So I started lifting weights as officially, I guess, real weight as a sophomore in high school. I actually took a class, strength and conditioning, and then during the off season between basketball and track, so in the wintertime, because in Michigan at that time, women's basketball still in the fall, I would work out with the football team after high school. And so we would lift and do agility drills. This is why my guy friends can't ever be around at the mall, because they're always ready to hit people. Yeah, I know how broke. That's what like that's how you know, like somebody knows. Like it's funny though, because Dave Ramsey said somebody asked him, like, was there something about being broke that he could just never do again? And he said, you know, when they were really, really broke, they went through their bankruptcy and everything. They just had to eat a lot of tuna fish. Because if you guys know, like tuna fish, you buy it in a can, it's super cheap. You just mix some mayo and boiled eggs and everything with it, and you're good to go. And he said it just reminds him of being broke, so he can't eat tuna fish anymore. Do you like the channel Wear Testers? I love Wear Testers. I love Chris. Chris right now, because he's going in on racists a lot on Instagram. Him and I have had some funny Instagram exchanges. I love Chris. The dynamic he has with his wife there, it's amazing. It's beautiful bliss right there. I love it. I absolutely love it. To me, he's one of the most real channels out there because they have to bleep out so much of what Chris says. Are you planning on attending sneaker cons when the world opens back up? Emery, when is the world opening back up? Do we know? Have the Simpsons foretold when the world will open back up? I need to know. I have questions. I don't know about big events, because will big events be a thing? I'm not sure. I'm trying to more so plan individual trips. So if those happen and there's like a sneaker boutique nearby that maybe I'm associated with or connected with, I'll probably just try to do like meet and greets in those areas. If that happens, I'll try to give you guys like a heads up. I mean, geographically, I get you might not be able to come in that area, but if it does happen that you can, awesome. I'll see what I can do, but I am going to try to plan that. What am I trying to think about that? Crap. Help me out. What am I trying to think? Big maybe for September and October. Big maybe. We'll see. But if there's like a big event that can happen, especially if I can link with AJ, I'll try it. Are you a gym rat? Kenneth, if you mean by do I work out like 5 to 6 times a week? Yeah. How long did it take for the hoodie to arrive? I ordered the hoodie on it should tell me in my email. Let me see. Let's see. When did I order this hoodie? Because it didn't take a long time at all. I'm just trying to give you guys a really like an accurate time of when I ordered it. Okay. I ordered this on June 10th. So exactly 7 days ago. It got here Saturday, maybe Saturday. How do blazers fit? I want to buy a pair. They are narrow. They're narrow. Just know that they're narrow. They're very narrow. If you have a wide foot, I wouldn't do it. Do you rock any Sean John clothing? Love it. Been wearing it for a time now. I don't own any. I did back in the day. I just don't now. I did back in the day. I just don't know. Best peanut butter is Target brand. I haven't had Target brand. I have not Target brand. What, you can't have peanut butter, no peanuts? I can't eat peanuts either. So with peanut butter, again, it has to be smooth, and I think it's because it's so processed that the peanuts are no longer in that form or whatever, I guess, which really causes my the reaction within my system. But yeah, it's the weirdest thing. But I eat Reese's like nobody's business. Around Easter, I eat the Reese's eggs. Around Halloween, I get the pumpkins because you can go to Kroger and they're like buy two, get one free. Skippy is the best peanut butter. Pure pan roasted. Are you gonna tat up your other arm? I had this conversation the other day with somebody, which was funny. Pretty sure I got bit by a mosquito already, but no, and it's for a very vain reason. So tattoos are awesome. A sleeve is awesome. But you can't see jack squat when it comes to lifting, just because everything is covered up by the actual like ink itself. So no, this arm will stay open, I think, as much as possible. Outside of other parts of me getting inked, I don't know. I've thought about parts of my legs again, but I'm up in the air. I was going to see my artist sometime later this year, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I would just get to restock the Flint so people can be somewhat happy. No one's listening to you, Wolf. No one's listening to you. Well, I appreciate that, but trust me, I spoil myself a hell of a lot. USPS can attest to that. Those country artists sound like rappers. I don't think Luke Bryan sounds anything like a rapper. And rappers these days mumble. So rappers these days sound like 2-year-olds. If I start driving, that'll mean get crazy. How about you just drive and be safe? How about that? How do you get rid of your used kicks? So it depends because I have such a small foot. And I mean, I wear all of mine. Very few shoes of mine are ever just dead stock. So if it's a shoe that I know I won't get anything out of, and it's a shoe that like one of my really good friends, who's also my stylist, wants, I'll just give them to her. Right now, like I have, they're not here. I'll grab the one pair that I am selling, and I'll show you guys what they are. So these are on eBay right now because I need to get rid of them because they just don't fit. Like I bought them and I really wanted to make them work, but I mean they're just too small. They're women's 7, but I mean you can see how pristine they look. So, but yeah, size 7. So they're up on eBay right now. I just don't have the box. I even have the extra laces. I just don't have the box, but so I'll sell them on eBay and then I'll use that money towards something else. So eBay, some shoes I'll donate. I have old 2012 Bred 4s that are beat to heck. I probably just need to sell those or donate those, to be honest with you. It's country and proper English. I don't know. I have no idea. What is your favorite Vapor Max colorway? Honestly, I have the Platinums, and I absolutely love them. So probably the Platinums. I got my hands on. Got my hands on, had to return them. So I thought I secured the Be True Vapor Maxes just because I think it's an amazing shoe, right? I support all my LGBTQ people. And I thought it was an amazing shoe by Nike, and I wanted it with all the colors too. Until I did my due diligence and looked at other people I know that have the actual shoe, like they hit on Sneakers at. It wasn't the real thing. And come to find out, that person got played by somebody they bought the shoe from. So that's why, like, if you're selling fake kicks, it can have a rebound effect and a ripple effect. And so they weren't even able to get rid of that shoe, because it was fake. So they realized they got played in the end, but. I think the Platinum, then actually I think the Be True colorway is the best. And then after that, it has to be like the Oreo colorway, hands down. That one dislike. Listen, if you don't get a dislike, you're not doing something right at this point. They are beyond hilarious. They are so funny. They are so funny. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And well, AJ even said he'd come down as well. So we could, you know, I'm trying to work with some things and make it happen. I had to be a Reebok lover. The guy that dislike, and I have a pair of Reeboks in there. That doesn't make sense. I'll never forget when the answer with the fives came out, and my mom was like, "You get one. You need to pick like that one big thing you want," because I had my birthday, at basketball season, I had Christmas, you know, all in the same time. She's like, "You need to figure out what you want." Pat Iverson. That's it. I don't need nothing else. So I've had Reeboks. I don't get that. I'm not somebody that does that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There was a point in time in which I would conform to all the things you got to do immediately, you know, in terms of workout. I don't even do that anymore. I mean, do I have protein here? Yeah, it's still unopened. I don't stress about the protein. For supplements that I buy Off Tiger Fitness, MTS Nutrition. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, P Diddy's still making money. He's still making money. You're still making money. Yeah, Wes, we're gonna have to close this down. You all will have me up here all day. For reals. It was available when I posted it. I checked myself. Quick sell out. How much was the Flint? Are you asking Wolf how much the Flints are at Best Laces, or? I think Best Laces has the price posted on their page. I think. I'm not 100% positive. I think. Yeah, I think they have all the sizes. So if you're talking about Best Laces Out, just go on their page and they'll show it. Yeah, just go on their page and they'll show it. Yeah, that's why y'all flaming me about this Snicker limit. I did. See, again, I didn't have any expectations and we hit 100 likes. That's insane. He said, yeah, Wes, check out Macy's. Rashawn. Macy's has everything. They have so many sales right now. They have an insane amount. They have so many sales right now. But yeah, for me, like I got two things from H&M. I got something else Supreme over there. And I got something else special for you guys. I can't show you just yet. I gotta do a full video, proper video. But it's gonna be something very special in relation to Swoosh Crew. So just make sure you tune into that. What's your top pickup of 2020? Do we mean like whatever released new in 2020? For something that released new, this is hard because it's between the Fire Red 5 or the Flint 13. I'll edge out and go Flint 13 is probably the top pick for 2020 so far. But I've also gone back and picked up shoes that were not released this year, right? Like I got the White Cement 3. That's not released this year. Appreciate it, Christian Bell. My language is the floor. Yeah, so to my core group of friends, right, on Instagram. So I sent them a picture or a GIF. What did I send them? I think I sent them. First off, if you're having a conversation with me, I'm always sending Steph Curry gifts, no matter what. And I think I sent the one where he just started bouncing around on the court, and I was just like, "Hi, TJ has arrived. I will not apologize." But I mean, I've never actually, like I said, I've never been the one that was really into like the hype streetwear. And mostly because it's so difficult to get access to it. And so now that I do have that with a working relationship with Best Laces Out, it's nice to be able to explore those different areas, because for me, I'm not going to be that person that needs to be Supreme head to toe. I just think that looks tacky. To me, going Supreme head to toe is not the same as you going Nike head to toe. So if I have basic pants, basic cargos or jeans or something, a Supreme shirt or a Supreme jacket, and then the kicks, I think that does it enough. But there's always stuff I've been interested in. I've been interested in Antisocial Social Club, and then I found out it takes forever to get stuff shipped to you, so I didn't even bother. But I'm becoming a little bit of a hype beast. Y'all just bear with me. The women's Jordan retros they brought back. You don't like them? The OG one? I haven't bought any. Not that I think they're ugly. I just haven't bought any. My picture is it? Wes, did you actually have an Instagram? Did you just go create one? What was I thinking about that? Is that what you plan to wear? No, it's never what I'm wearing for the day. It's usually in relation to a video that I'm doing. So like this was in the background, the Chicago one. The Supreme shirt is still in the background. So sometimes clothes are just left here because I know that there's another video coming up that I need to either style stuff on the rack, swap out the shoes that are on the rack. That's usually what ends up happening. Like right now, I'm not gonna plan to do anything H&M related. They take forever. But I still need to do my video for the Chicago hoodie. I need to do my Supreme pickup. I think that's it for clothes right now. So yeah, it's not what I'm wearing for the day. Listen, what I'm wearing for the day is usually just super comfortable. They're sweats and a t-shirt or a hoodie, and it's still like pulled over low to my head because I get to work from home and be lazy. Outside of when I'm filming videos, like truthfully, there are sometimes I don't have to get myself around or together unless I have to film a video. Lazy. Tim, what is up? I'll link with Tim later and ask him how his work. But what is up, Tim? No, Facebook. What? Wes, who's on Facebook anymore? How old are we, Wes? Black Taylor hated on. What do you mean Black Taylor hated on you? What happened? Tell me. What do you mean Black Taylor hating on you? Black Taylor is. Well, I'm not gonna say Black Taylor is bae. At this point, shit, Supreme is becoming bae. Best Laces Out where? It's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Damn it, my taco. Wes, I don't feel bad for you because I don't have tacos, so I don't feel bad for you. I actually do have ground beef that I need to cook. Oh, thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. I'm not rocking red, but I heard the sentiment, and somebody else did second that I should rock red more. So I'm gonna get on it. Oh, it's Ohio State colors. Get on it. I appreciate you, Eddie Perkins. Thank you for the super chat. That is amazing. I truly appreciate it. So yeah, tomorrow, because we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. So tomorrow you guys will have a video. Friday you'll have a video. Friday, your girl is back in twist because it's too hot. It's summer. It's too hot. Do you understand what it is to maintain this press? It's a lot. So, yeah, I'm going back in twist. It is what it is. You heard it here first. Outside of like Wolf, who knew I was going to twist. Yeah, we're going back to twist. Come Friday on Juneteenth of all days. Okay, don't you worry. Supporting all my black people, black culture. So, going back to twist Friday. And Saturday's video, I'm trying to look at my calendar and see what the hell I'm trying to do Saturday. Because I got a few things I still need to unbox. Like there's something back there you guys can't see that needs to be unboxed. But yeah, I thought about trying to vlog that when I go get it done. I just don't know how that's going to work. So we'll figure that part out. I might just do stuff on Instagram. You're going to order tacos again, Wes, because Grubhub loves me. Okay. At least you're stimulating the economy. He said they sent me some cargos with a missing clip. Contacted them. They said they sent a replacement and nothing. Are you talking about on the, did you have a missing clip on the bottom pants? I'm guessing. Like where they cinch at the bottom? Because I've actually had that happen before. I think thankfully I had, I don't know, I had something else where I could just take the toggle off something else. And I was able to replace it. Says hello, congratulations. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Your grandma said, hey. Hey, grandma. Hi, what's up? What is up? Yes, I'm angry. Our hoodies in the summer. You have to, right? You have to. Thank you, JetStorm26. Salute, keep doing what you're doing. I truly appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. You guys have made this very first live awesome, truly. I went live like years ago, but you guys have made this live here. I feel like this is the official first time, really, Two Swoosh crew. This one live. I appreciate it. You guys definitely showed up, showed out. You're amazing. I don't think I've sat down this long for a minute. And done just nothing, and I still have a full evening that I need to do. We'll see about certain things for news coming to the channel. So like I said, just stay tuned for a few items. Stay tuned for a few items. I know some of them you guys are gonna love, absolutely love. As things shift into the fall, like I said, if I can get out and travel more, no matter what, if I do get the chance to get out and travel, I will try to vlog it for you, because why not? I think you guys will want to see that. If I can ever do like meet and greets, why is my phone buzzing like crazy? If I can ever do like meet and greets, I will for sure do that as well. I'll try to keep you guys updated, right? I may be trying to buy plane tickets next month, because prices are super low right now. I mean, at one point I could fly to Dallas for like $150, but Dallas is hell right now, so I don't think I'm doing that. It's too hot. He says they have a strap and now it just hangs. Oh. Ooh. I don't know about that one then. I'd say keep hitting them up though, for real. For real. Keep hitting them up. Bug them on Instagram. But all right, guys, so it's almost 8:30. I'm gonna log off. Do some things I gotta do around here, but I truly appreciate everything for all the super chats. You guys are amazing. I don't ever expect anything, trust me. I don't link my Cash App for PayPal or anything. I truly appreciate it. I love just the time you guys choose to spend with me. There are so many other things you could watch on YouTube. Like I said, a lot of times I don't even turn on Netflix. I have it. Netflix charged me today. But I don't even watch Netflix a whole lot because I'm on YouTube so much. But come down south, girl. I'm not from the South. My family is from the South. I am not from the South. My family is actually in Alabama. And then like my dad's side is in Virginia. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, as always, you're amazing. Weston Wolf, Dub, my moderators. You know, I adore you guys. Thank you so much for holding it down for me. As always, ask your age, not your shoe size. Again, next week, I will go live with AJ. I don't know that it'll be the same time, like at 6, because that's like 5 o'clock for him. So I think what will happen is we usually go pretty late. We usually go like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do like an 8 o'clock or a 9 o'clock, and then you guys can tune in and I'll watch that. So again, guys, thank you again so much. You guys are awesome. Peace.